Hello everyone and welcome to Day 5 of the Stanley Cup qualifying round. Today's games, we have Game 3 between the Islanders and Panthers, Game 3 between Arizona and Nashville. We have round-robin games with Tampa Bay and Boston, Colorado, Dallas, Game 3 of Pittsburgh, Montreal, and Game 3 Edmonton, Chicago. Let's get right into it. Okay, let's start with the first game I watched today in full, Game 3 between Florida and the New York Islanders. Varlamov and Bobrovsky are starting this game again. In the first period, both look solid, nothing too crazy. Once we get into the second period, it's Florida getting on the board first. Erik Haula scores on the power play. It was a nice, from one side to the other pass, goal, 1-0 Florida. A big goal for them. They needed that. They needed to get on the board first. However, it's Pajot for the Islanders who responds at the end of the second period with a goal of his own. Going into the third period, it is 1-1. Third period we go, and Florida ends up on the power play again. This time it's Mike Hoffman with a beautiful one-timer. He goes nice and high shot, makes it 2-1. Perfect shot, really. Barkov and Yandel with the assist. Big goal for Florida. That's what they needed to do. They're up 2-1 in the third period. 2 minutes later, it's the fourth line. It's Big Brian Boyle, and he scores to give Florida that cushion, that 3-1 cushion, as he pots a goal from the top of the crease. He goes low, just over the pad, blocker side, 3-1 Florida. As the period progresses, it kind of goes back and forth, but not much else really happens. Till a minute 27 left in the game, it's Brock Nelson. He scores, makes it 3-2. Overall, though, Florida is able to hang on for the massive 3-2 win. They're able to stave off elimination. They get their first win of the series. Series 2-1 New York Islanders. Next game, this is great. I love this hockey. You get to watch one game right after another game's on. I'm going for the Arizona Coyotes, so I need to watch this game. I want them to upset Nashville. The series is tied 1-1. Here's Game 3. Arizona gets on the board first, the only goal in the first period, and it's Christian Dvorak. He's played great. He had an amazing Game 1. He had a solid Game 2. What a great start here in Game 3. He scores from Jarmelson and Hall. Again, Hall's on the board again. That trade, it didn't really matter, to be fair. That trade was brilliant for Arizona. Taylor Hall is showing it. I said in my predictions before, Hall's going to have a great playoff, and he'll get that big money contract. He's playing well. Dvorak's playing well. He scores 1-0 Arizona. Into the second period, Victor Arvidsson coming down the wing, and another slap shot from the right side. This time, instead of going over the glove hand, he goes just over the blocker, just over the right pad, under the blocker. Honestly, Kemper, good luck. That shot was awesome. Arvidsson seems to just be able to place that little slap shot when he's heading down the wing. Great shot. And that's the only goal in the second period. It's 1-1 going into the third in Game 3. Third period we go, and there is a turnover by Nashville. Stepan picks up the puck. He's driving down the wing, feeds it to Connor. He stops up, turns, feeds it to Connor Garland. And Ekholm, who's a brilliant defender, he's able to read the play. Puck goes to Garland, and Garland with the cheeky little toe drag around the stick. And as his toe drag, a nice little shot just to the far side, to the left side of Saros. Oh my, what a massive, massive goal for Arizona. Beautiful from Connor Garland. Just well done. There we go, it's 2-1. As we go through in this period as well, I think Clayton Keller gets a breakaway at one point. Nice little save, if I'm thinking about the big things that happened. But really, this third period was Arizona. Taylor Hall ends up getting a goal with about 4.5 minutes left on the power play. OEL and Kessel get more points, so they're on the board again. It was, I think, OEL to Kessel. I'm not sure if Kessel shot it. I think he shot it. And it got to Hall. And Hall with again, it's just over the pad, under the blocker. Scores on Saros. Great shot, big time goal needed. 3-1 Arizona. And then to ice it, it's Carl Soderberg. Ellis is trying to keep the puck at the point, and Soderberg just puts his feet together and just kind of like shuffles along the boards, outmuscles Ellis, outmuscles him, fires it into the empty net. Wow, Arizona is up 2-1. One more win, and Arizona qualifies for the Stanley Cup playoffs. They win this game. Arizona 4, Nashville 1. Series now 2-1, Coyotes. The next 3 games we have Tampa Bay, Boston, we have Colorado, Dallas, and Pittsburgh, Montreal. I wasn't actually able to watch these games in full. I caught bits and pieces throughout the games, but mainly just the highlights, so I'm just going to quickly cover these games. So let's go with Tampa Bay, Boston first. Tampa Bay gets on the board first in the first period. They get the only 2 goals of this period. It's Braden Point from Kucherov and Palat at 7:33, and then Killorn scores on the power play at 10:32. Second period we go, and finally Boston gets on the board at the end of the second period with about 3.5 minutes left, and it's Charlie McAvoy from the point. He scores, assisted by Krug and Bergeron. It looks like the puck might have tipped, but Bergeron just waved his stick and missed it. That's okay, goes right in, 2-1. Third period we go, and 1:47 in, and it's Wagner who jams the puck home. It could have been it could have been Corelli or Wagner, really. It was the puck got behind Vasilevsky again. So I think that's the 3rd or 4th time this has happened already, where there's a shot from the point, and Vasilevsky thinks he squeezes it enough to hold on. The puck slips by him, so it happens again here. Wagner's able to pot the goal, and there it is, it's 2-2. Then there's 1.5 minutes left in the game, and it's Tyler Johnson who scores. It's like a little bit of a scramble play. It pops out to him on the right side. He scores, gets the assist from Gordon Killorn. Tampa Bay takes it 3-2. So the only team with 100 points in the regular season, the Boston Bruins, are most likely going to be the 4th seeded team in the East from this round robin. Crazy. It's exactly what I thought it would be. Again, I think Boston's just using these games as a little bit of exhibition. They don't care who they play. And once the actual playoff rounds start, they are going to be going all out. I expect big things from them. Tampa Bay wins this round robin game 3-2. Next round robin game, we have Colorado and Dallas. I've picked Colorado to go all the way and win the Stanley Cup. So I expect big things, and they do not disappoint. First period, Colorado get the only 2 goals. Kyle McCarr, power play goal from Landeskog and Kadri. It was like a little bit of a passing play, and then just a one-timer. Top glove, didn't hit anyone. Goalie was screened. Goudobin was in net. He was screened, but what an amazing shot. He's brilliant. Like, no wonder he's up for the Calder. He's he'll be a top 10 defenseman if next year, if he already isn't now. So good. Well done, Kyle McCarr. They're up 1-0. And then with about 4.5 minutes left in the first period, it's Jonas Donskoi. He gets his first of the round robin playoffs from Girard and Burakovsky. Girard with the points shot, and Donskoi's there to get the rebound. Goal, 2-0 going into the second period, and it's another season pickup. Nemestikov scores from McKinnon and Rantanen. Nice little stop up by Rantanen, gets it to McKinnon. McKinnon with a hard low shot. Puck kind of squeaks through, and Nemestikov's there to pot in the rebound. 3-0. Third period we go now, and Colorado's back on the power play, and this time it's Burakovsky scoring from Girard and Donskoi. So Donskoi had a good game. He got 2 points. Girard had 2 points. Burakovsky he had 2 points and was dangerous throughout the game. Colorado wins this 4-0. Dallas struggles to score. We've seen it all season. Goudobin, I think he made like 30-something saves, 35, 36 saves in this game. The score didn't reflect on how he played. He played well. Dallas, good thing these are exhibition games. That's all I can say. Good thing these are exhibition games. Colorado takes it 4-0. They're looking to be the top seed in the Western Conference. Okay, next game, let's go over Pittsburgh, Montreal. Game 3, 1-1. Montreal took Game 1 with a shocking win, and Pittsburgh took Game 2 with an expected performance. Montreal gets on the board first here, and it is Shea Weber. Murray played great on this play. There's not much he could have done. I think he made 3 or 4 saves. Weber at least had 3 shots before the puck popped out to him and he scored in a wide open net. Murray was out of the play at this point. But all the Pittsburgh Penguins, as they were tracking back, they went to the right side, or Murray's glove side, and left Shea Weber for him to just have the wide open net. So not the best defensive coverage there as they were tracking back. 1-0 Montreal. Pittsburgh then answers back. About 4 minutes later, they're on the power play, and Malkin's slap pass is harder than most people's slap shot. Slap pass to Hornqvist after Hornqvist gets absolutely railed. He gets back up, he's playing into the ref. Malkin sees him. As he turns back into the play, Malkin takes the slap pass to Hornqvist just perfectly from one side of the ice to the other. He gets it, wrist shot, goal. Price can't react in time because that slap pass was so hard. Hornqvist gets his first of the series, and it is 1-1. Assists go to Malkin and Crosby. And then at less than a minute later, around, I think it was 59 seconds later, it is another power play goal. This time it's Jason Zucker. Again, can't say enough about him. What a pickup. He gets his second of the series, and Pittsburgh is up 2-1 going into the second period. In the second period now, Pittsburgh gets a 2-goal lead after Teddy Bluger. He scores. He just drives the net, basically. Tanev, with speed going down the right wing, gets the puck, gets the shot on net. Aston Reese is there banging away, and Bluger's the one who finishes it off. He ends up scoring. He's on his butt in the crease to celebrate 3-1 Pittsburgh. 5 minutes after that, at around the 10-minute mark, it's Jonathan Drouin finally showing up to this series. He tips a slap pass of their own, tips it in. He tipped it top corner, but really Murray was out of the play there. It could have been like just a nice little slow tip. He could have stopped the pass and then shot it in. He had that much time. Drouin scores, cut the lead. It's now 3-2. 5 minutes after that, it's Paul Byron. Again, Paul Byron. He always plays amazing every time I watch him. He scores a goal. He ties it up 3-3 going into the third period. And there he is, the man, the myth, the legend. Jeff Petrie does it again. 5 minutes into the third period, he picks up the puck. His left skate is basically on the goal line. He looks off, he looks right at Murray, and there is enough space for the puck, and that's it. And he shoots it we'll say shoulder level. It kind of hits Murray just in the upper shoulder, top corner. Unbelievable shot. Jeff Petrie scores to make it 4-3. Montreal was down 3-1 with half the game left. They get 3 unanswered goals, and they take this game 4-3. The 12th seeded, 500 winning percentage in NHL standards. Montreal Canadiens, they're 20 points behind the Pittsburgh Penguins in the regular season. Only need one more win to eliminate the Pittsburgh Penguins and make the Stanley Cup playoffs. Montreal 4, Pittsburgh 3. Series is now 2-1 Montreal. Last game of the day, it's another game 3. It's another 5th seed versus 12th seed, and the series is 1-1. Okay, Edmonton, Chicago. First period we go, and it's Chicago getting on the board first. Olli Maatta scores from Kane and Highmore. Olli Maatta, former Pittsburgh Penguin, former London Knight. He gets his second of the series. Chicago's up 1-0. Then finally, Leon Draisaitl. He gets on the board 30 seconds later from Tyler Ennis to make it 1-1. And with 5 seconds to go in the first period, Edmonton really needs to stop doing this. Their ends of their periods, not good. At least so far. Jonathan Toews gets his third of the series on the power play from Doc and Brinkett. That makes it 2-1 Chicago going in to the second period. Second period we go, and Leon Draisaitl continues to shine. He scores. Matt Benning gets a point shot, but it gets deflected on the way in. So Crawford thinks it's going to go to the right side. So he maneuvers over there, and he has to adjust, and he kicks out the left pad. But it's Leon Draisaitl there, clean up the rebound. Crawford, there's no way he's recovering in time. Draisaitl scores, makes it 2-2. And then it's Edmonton's turn, power play, end of the second period. And Draisaitl has the puck on the right side, and he's just waiting. He's waiting. A lane kind of opens up. He shoots it low on Crawford. He's wanting the rebound, and who's the guy who picks it up? Connor McDavid. Goes to his backhand, kind of pulls a little toe drag up, flicks it over Crawford. He scores with 8 seconds left in the second period. So McDavid gets his fifth of the series. Assists from Draisaitl and Nugent-Hopkins. Edmonton's up 3-2 going into the third period. Big goal. Into the third period now. They're exchanged some chances. Costin's looking good. Crawford's looking good, but there's not much going on really. And then it is Highmore scores. So he gets his second point of the game from Kukuk. I know how to say his name now. And Olli Mata with around 5:45 left into the third period. They score 3-3. Before that goal went in, not much going on. I figured Edmonton's got this game. And then with around 1:15 left, Chicago scores. The broadcast thought it was Jonathan Toews. I did too when the goal went in. I couldn't believe it. My wife was happy. She's going for Chicago, but I'm going for Edmonton in this series. I think they gave it to Jonathan Toews, but it was actually a point shot from Murphy. Not a hard shot at all. A little wrister from the point, and it's deflected by Ethan Bear, and it goes over Koskinen's glove. As Koskinen goes down, his glove's low in the butterfly. It goes over his glove. Toews there to cause, I guess, like a little ruckus, maybe distract Koskinen a bit so he's wary of him, but it actually deflects off of Ethan Bear's stick as he goes to take Toews' stick away. Puck goes in. He's devastated. Edmonton's devastated. Chicago steals one with their third period goals. Chicago wins 4-3. Chicago is up in this series 2-1. That's it. Bring on game 4. Okay, so here are my final thoughts after day 5. For Florida and New York Islanders, game 4, Florida needs to come out quick and fast. They need to get a quick goal, because if not, Islanders are going to make it a boring, long game. And I think if the Islanders score first, Florida is they're doomed and they'll lose. Moving on to Arizona, Nashville. Arizona, same thing as Florida. They need to get on the board quickly and early. They got to weather the storm from Nashville, and hopefully they can get a counterattack, score early, and then work their way through. If not, I see Nashville just coming out and just bombarding Kemper with shots. I expect Nashville to win Game 4 to force a Game 5, a deciding game, unless Arizona is able to counter and get on the board quickly. In terms of the round-robin teams, I think Boston's still going to end up 4th. Tampa Bay, they're looking good. Not too worried about that. Colorado, they're looking like the top team. I expect them to be 1st. Dallas, oh, lowly Dallas. Hopefully they sort themselves out before the actual playoffs begin. Pittsburgh, Montreal. Montreal has Pittsburgh's number. It wouldn't surprise me if Montreal beats Pittsburgh in 4 games. I'm actually, you know what, Jeff Petrie, let's just say it. Jeff Petrie's probably going to score again. He's going to get the game winner. Let's go with Jeff Petrie in overtime again. And Montreal might take game 4. Pittsburgh needs to get the lead, but not sit back. And don't give Montreal easy access to the zone. Make their lives hell. And then lastly, Edmonton and Chicago. Another 12th seed is up, and we're going to a deciding game for them. They have a chance to stop Edmonton. It's been over I don't know how long it's been for Edmonton, but you figured this is the year that they're over the hump, and they were so close to being that fourth seed team where they're automatically in the playoffs. Imagine them losing to Chicago. I guess the only thing is maybe Edmonton gets Lafreniere. There you go. I think McDavid's going to come out strong, just like he did in Game 2. He'll probably score early. He's going to be a beast. It wouldn't surprise me if they're like, no, what, McDavid, just play half the game. Draisaitl, you're going to play half the game as well. Edmonton's going to come out strong. I don't think Chicago's going to be able to weather the storm in Game 4. I think Edmonton's going to blow them out of the water, actually, like a 4-5, 6-1 game. That's my expectation out of Edmonton. They're going to come all out. And that's it. There we have it. There are my final thoughts. That's it for Day 5. Bring on Day 6. Big game I'm going to watch. Leafs Columbus. No Muzzin. See what happens. Go Leafs, go. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.